Welcome back here to Legacy Arena outside of Birmingham, where Auburn's season came to a close Saturday night as they fell to Houston 81-64. And the reaction from not just head coach Bruce Pearl, but the team is one of disappointment. This game well within reach for the Tigers, as late as 5 minutes to go in the game, but they just couldn't get the shots to drop, and Houston could not miss. They were a perfect 18 for 18 from the free throw line in the second half, and that spelled the end of the Tigers season. So the million-dollar question now is, what now for Auburn? Head coach Bruce Pearl talked a little bit about that in his post-game press conference. The Hugh Freeze era at Auburn starts with a convincing 59-14 win over UMass, and it was a total team effort. The word tonight for the Georgia Bulldogs: improvement. The last two games weren't exactly Georgia's best against Kent State and Missouri, but the Dogs looked a little bit closer to normal in their 42-10 win over Auburn. Hey everybody, what's up and what's good, and welcome back to fabulous Los Angeles as we get you set for the national championship. Saturday was media day for the Georgia Bulldogs, and that means an opportunity to talk with both quarterback Stetson Bennett and head coach Kirby Smart.
Sports team is in Los Angeles. Time now to turn it over to sports director Jack Patterson and weekend sports anchor Tyler Redmond. Take it away, guys.
Hey Phil, good afternoon everybody as we get you ready for this national championship here at SoFi Stadium between TCU and Georgia. And Tyler, oh man, this is going to be a good one tonight. To Diamond Field we go, Pacelli and Brookstone for the second straight year meeting in the playoffs. Let's fast forward to the fourth quarter. We're tied up at 3. Watch this run by Lane Cannon. This is a grown man run. Trucks one defender, two defenders, and then bounces it to the outside. He gets shoved out of bounds inside the red zone, and then you let the man finish what he started. Cannon up the gut for 6. Brookstone takes the lead 10-3, but Pacelli responds in a big way. Jason Nelson to the outside finds the gap, and try as they might, they are so not catching him. 70 yards to the house. We're tied up at 10. Now under a minute to go, Brookstone driving. Brooks Roney, he fires a dart to Chris Vickerson. He's inside the 30, and that will set up this. Jimmy Hunter for Brookstone coming on for the win. Snap down, and the kick is good. Brookstone ends Pacelli's state title reign with a 13-10 win, and the Cougars are going to the Final Four. Our first stop is over to Phoenix City as Central takes on Jag. First Red Devil drive, Andrew Alford fires it to Dalen Upshaw, and my man, he's got a convoy of blockers, and next thing you know, he's got 6. Central strikes first, it's 7-0. Next Jag drive, their punt is blocked by Isiai Faga. Tristan Lyles recovers. The Red Devils back in business, and they cash in immediately. Zach Simmons, easy as you like, he'll bang his way into paradise. That makes it 14-0 Red Devils. Still in the first quarter, Tristan Williams, he'll get the handoff, and I'm almost certain I don't think anybody touched him as he takes it to the house. 33 yards, that makes it 21-0 Red Devils. Horns up, Central wins it 55-0. Title. To Tim Fanning Field we go as Tim Hudson leads Lee Scott against his alma mater, Glenwood. First inning, no score, no more. Jackson Milam plays long ball to dead center field. That is a moonshot, 2-run bomb. Hey, crown your king and then hit the boom. It's 2-0 Glenwood. Then the pitchers took over. Garrett West gets Lee Scott out of the inning over. But Glenwood, they answer right back in kind. Jacob Page on the mound, he gets the K to end the Lee Scott threat. Glenwood takes game 1 5-3, and they win game 2 1-0. The Gators are moving on to the state championship in Montgomery next week. Start at Diamond Field as the Pacelli girls host George Walton Academy. Lady Vikings already up 1-0. Addison Burnett with the corner kick into the box. Addie Christensen there with the header. That makes it 2-0 Pacelli. That's your score at halftime. Early second half now, George Walton responds. Sarah Bryant with a beauty from just inside the box. That cuts into the Pacelli lead. It's 2-1. But Pacelli answers right back off another corner kick. Jelly Torres bangs the ball home. That puts the game away. The Lady Vikings are off to the state championship next week. They win 3-1. Now, who will join them? It's Brookstone and Pacelli on the boys' side. Something about Pacelli and corner kicks tonight, y'all. Noah Bowers gets the header home, and the Vikings strike first. Is 1-0 Pacelli. Same score. Y'all, watch this from Bryce Screws. upper 90 off the post and in. That's a golazo, my man. That's 2-0 Pacelli. And the goal barrage was on. Off another corner kick, guess who this time? It's Bowers again, his second goal of the night. That makes it 3-0 Vikings. The Pacelli boys win 7-1, and they too are off to the state championship in Macon next week. Hey everybody, what's up and what's good here in Peachtree City? The Gap's 1AA state championship between Calvary Christian and Johnson Ferry Christian as the Knights look to make history in the city of Columbus. The Knights and the Saints had plenty of close calls and near misses throughout the match, but after 80 minutes of regulation and 2 extra time periods, it was still scoreless, meaning penalty kicks would decide the state title. In the first 2 rounds of the best of 5, both teams found the back of the net, but then Calvary's 8th grade goalkeeper, Caden Bowie, stepped up not once, but twice to give Calvary a shot to win it. Emmanuel Garcia made it 3-2 after Bowie's first save, putting the Knights out front. And with the state championship on the line, Zach Foster claimed one off the post, but it finds its way into the back of the net to give the Knights the first ever boys soccer state championship in the city of Columbus. And we caught up with the team after the game.
Well, we made history, first team in Columbus, to win a state championship. That was fun, and for Calvary, it was an honor, especially for my first varsity, games. And it was just fun.
Like Caden said, in Columbus, we've never had that, and it was a journey throughout the year. We had our ups and downs, but we all came together at the end, and where we are now because of it.
It feels amazing, man. Not just to be a state champion, but like the boys said, bringing this back to the school, to the city. We have not had that before. But to accomplish it with this group of guys and Coach Jason Robertson has been amazing. It's been a family season. We've worked hard, ups and downs, and we fought through. It feels amazing to have it pay off.
And the celebration was on for the fans of the Knights as well.
I am so proud for all of those on the soccer team. I am so happy that they got to just be out here in this wonderful place, and I hope they have a great future ahead of them. I'm sure they will, and for all of those out there watching this, go Knights.
A history-making day here in Peachtree City as the Calvary Christian Knights win their second state championship in a week. From Peachtree City, Jack Patterson, News 3 Sports, on your side. Talk about a fine time for Auburn to play one of their best games of the year, a game where they led the majority of the second half on their way to a convincing 83-75 win over Iowa, and the Tigers are moving on to the round of 32, and the players credited a lot to the crowd that came to Birmingham here at Legacy Arena and kind of stole the show.
Yeah, like he said, y'all was out there, y'all heard the crowd, they was electric, they give us energy. We feel off the energy a little bit, they helped us in the second half a lot. Just give us momentum.
And head coach Bruce Pearl says that this team has come a long way this season, and it was a good time for them to put together one of their most complete performances of the year.
Well, it played a great role, but guys, this is Birmingham, Alabama. This is football country, and we dominate, and I'm really proud of that. But we look like a basketball state today. Alabama took care of their business today early on. They filled the building. Auburn played a really good team out of the Big Ten, and we played well and we filled our building. And I think it makes a statement about basketball in the state of Auburn and the great job that people here in Birmingham did putting this tournament together.
The Tigers will be back here at Legacy Arena on Saturday as they play their round of 32 game in the Midwest Regional against either Houston or Northern Kentucky. And of course, WRBL will have you covered. From Legacy Arena in Birmingham, Jack Patterson, News 3 Sports, on your side.